Good morning to all of you. This is the Vanik live class, YouTube live class. It's a good initiative of Vanik for the aspirants of civil service and other examinations. We are carrying on our mission to enable the students to catch up with the current trend in competition, and it's completely free classes for all. In this class, we shall focus on previous year questions and appropriate UPSC and OPSC based questions on preamble, parts and schedules. Preamble is considered to be a doorway to the Constitution. It is a preface or introduction to the Constitution which reflects the ideals of the Constitution, the objectives of the Constitution, and the types of government that we have, republic, and what is the nature of republic: sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, and the ideals that are guaranteed by the Constitution are justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity in that order. So preamble is a mirror of the Constitution. It reflects the Constitution in a nutshell. The exact Constitution is reflected on the preamble. And preamble was last adopted by the Constituent Assembly. It is based upon the famous document, Objective Resolution, drafted by J.L. Nehru. Although there have been certain modifications in the wordings, but the intent and the essence of objective resolution is infused into the preamble. And with regards to preamble, it's not legally enforceable. It does not have legal force, but it is considered to be a part and but is not enforceable, but it can be taken as a source of interpretation of the Constitution or a guiding light for interpretation of the Constitution by the judiciary. Okay, so the questions will be based upon preamble and parts and schedules. There are 22 parts originally, now 25 parts. One of the parts has been abolished, the 7th part has been abolished, and also various parts have been added. So there are 25 parts dealing with various aspects of our political system, ensuring justice, equality, liberty, and aiming to achieve a welfare state. Part 3, Part 4 reflects the philosophy of the Constitution. So we shall deal with that. Kindly remember, kindly master the parts, try to remember the articles, the range of things that are provided to each part, and also remember the contents of the part and various chapters included in each part. And there are schedules. Originally there were 8 schedules, now we have 12 schedules, and they have been added by various constitutional amendments in different times. As you have noticed, 4 parts have been added later by 9th. 4 parts have been added later, that is 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and they have been added by different constitutional amendment. For example, 9th schedule has been amended by First Constitutional Amendment Act 1951. 10th schedule has been added by 52nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1985, and your 11th part has been added by 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act 1992, and 12th part has been added, schedule has been added by 74th Constitutional Amendment Act 1992, and they deal with different aspects. Okay, so kindly remember the schedules also and their implications. Major schedules like 7th schedule is very important for India's political system because it deals with division of powers between the center and states, containing 3 lists: list 1, list 2, list 3. And 8th schedule deals with the official languages, and there are various official languages added in the preamble later by 3 amendments. Okay, so kindly remember. Now we come to the questions, preamble, parts and schedules. Look at the questions given in the number 1, question number 1. Okay, I hope it is visible to all of you. So prepare the answer by yourself and look at my answer. If it matches, then you are doing well. Which of the following is correct with regards to the text of preamble of the Constitution? The last stanza of the preamble is written in what way? Exact wordings should be followed. Look at, in our Constituent Assembly this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution. Okay, do you think this is correct one? Okay, then look at others. In our Constitutional Assembly, this is converted to the. Okay, let us mark the changes first and which one is correct I will tell you. The 26th day of November. In our of the November, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves, all are correct. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November, we do hereby is added here. Here there is no we. Then in our Constituent Assembly, this 26th November 1949, do hereby enact, adopt, these 3 words have been changed their place in the comparison to past one. So exactly the number 1 option A is correct. Option A is the answer. Others are incorrect because of this small modification, small replacement of wrong replacement, with wrong words. Therefore, these options are incorrect. Is that clear? So option A. This is the last stanza. Try to mug up the preamble. It will be helpful for you in your mains and preliminary writing also. Okay. Now we come to the second question. Consider the following statement and identify the correct one. The US is the first constitution to use the word preamble. The USA Constitution was adopted on March 4, 1979. Originally it contains 7 articles. What do you think? What will be the answer? You got the answer? Okay. Let me tell you, because it is important, because there is a comparison of, there is a chapter in GS paper 2, comparison of Indian Constitution with other constitutions of the world, and therefore it is necessary to have basic idea about some important constitutions of different countries of the world like USA, UK, German, France, South Africa and Canada also. So the questions are coming in that regard also. So look at the question. Option 1 is correct. Is the first constitution, written constitution to adopt a preamble and use the word preamble. The USA Constitution was adopted on March 4. Yes, for your information, it is correct. It contained originally 7 articles. So it is the shortest written constitution. So option A, 3 are correct. So answer option A. Is that clear? Number 3. Now we come to number 3. What concept does liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship in the preamble exercise? Restricted freedom under the government control? No. Freedom without any limitation? Freedom within limits prescribed by law? More than one of the above? None of the above. What do you think? What will be the answer? Okay, the answer will be C. That is, freedom within limits prescribed by law on certain grounds. Government cannot make arbitrary control on certain grounds. For example, right to freedom of speech. Right to freedom of speech. You are clear? Freedom of speech that is provided under Article 19(1)(a) is restricted under Article 19(2). And there are 8 major grounds on which freedom of speech and expression can be restricted. like sovereignty and the integrity of the country, security of the state, friendly relation with other countries, public order and morality, decency, defamation, contempt of court, incitement to offense, so on and so on. I mean, except these prescribed grounds, the government cannot make a control or exert control over a limit, exert limit by restriction on this right, on this freedom. So there are the restriction area is defined in the constitution. Beyond that area, government cannot do anything. So freedom within the limits prescribed by law is the correct answer. Although A seems to be appropriate. So answer will be C. Okay, question number 3, answer will be C. Then we'll come to state the correct sequence of what's mentioned in the preamble of the Constitution of India. Current sequence, with the people of India having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens. All its citizens. What do you think? What will be the answer? Okay, I'm reading that. To secure to all its citizens. But, yes, to what? In a proper sequence. To justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. Justice, social, political, economic, social, economic, political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and opportunities, and by promoting among them all fraternity, by assuring dignity of individuals and unity and integrity of the nation. So this is the correct order: justice, liberty, equality, fraternity. Okay, so minutely observe the order of the words, because some kinds of questions are related to order of words so far as preamble is concerned. Okay, so answer will be C. Now look at question number 5. We will proceed to question number 5. Which one of the following is a part of the preamble of Indian Constitution? Is mentioned in the preamble. So liberty is mentioned, equality, yes. First choose the answer by yourself. Okay, so what will be the answer? The answer will be 2 words are there. This word is not mentioned, so answer will be D. More than one of them. Look at the style of options given by UPSC in different examinations. Okay, number D. Answer will be number D and correct answer. Question number 5. Question number 6. Which one of the following words does not come before the word republic in the preamble of the Constitution of India? Republic is the nature, and 4 epithets by adjectives qualify but describe the republic. What type of republic we have? We have sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. We have sovereign, socialist, secular, and democratic republic. Sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. So socialist is there, sovereign is there, federal is not. So answer will be D, more than above. More than one of the above, answer will be D. Federation, for your kind information, federation, the word federation is not mentioned anywhere in the Constitution. Article 1 defines India, describes India as a union of states, although the state contains certain federal characteristics. So that is another part to be discussed in later. Question number 7. The preamble to the Constitution of India is a part of the Constitution but has no legal effect. A part of the Constitution has no legal effect either. Equal statement. A part of the Constitution has the same legal effect as any other part. A part of the Constitution but has no legal effect independently of each part. That will be the best answer. See, suppose look at the liberty. Liberty is mentioned in the preamble, and liberty is provided in part 3. Freedom of speech and expression, all these things. So this is enforceable, legally enforceable. It has legal effect. So preamble is not itself legally enforceable, but the enshrined philosophy or the theories or the principles are enforceable. So I think it will be the best answer, D. It is not independently of each part. It is a part of the Constitution. There is no legal effect independently of each part. But has the provisions that are provided in the preamble, the objectives are enforceable. Liberty, equality, they are enforceable. They have legal effect. So when we consider the attributes of preamble, they are enforceable. But preamble itself is not enforceable. And it's a part of the Constitution, considered to be a part, yes. So these are the D, answer will be D. Okay. Question number 8. Look at the question, the philosophical postulates. The philosophical postulates of the Constitution of India are based upon. What do you think? What will be the answer to this question? Okay. What do you think? What will be the answer? The philosophical theory, the principles, postulates are based upon the objective resolution adopted 1947, that was adopted on 22nd January 1947. That is correct. That is correct. Nehru report is 1938, is Motilal Nehru report. Okay, so these are the Indian National Congress Declaration of Complete Independence, Purna Swaraj in the Lahore session. Okay, that was declaration of complete independence from the nation, and then the civil disobedience movement was started. Okay, question number 8, answer will be B. Look at question number 9. Again the question comes, preamble to the Indian Constitution. Not a part of the Constitution. A part of the Constitution, but it neither confers any powers nor imposes any duties. Can it be of any use in interpreting? No, it's not correct. A part of the Constitution can be of use in interpreting the other provisions of the Constitution in the case of ambiguity. It appears to be correct. Look at the option number D. A part of the Constitution, and it confers powers and imposes duty as any other provisions of the Constitution. What do you think? What will be the best answer? Yes? Okay. So, out of these 4 options, the best answer is option C. Option C is the best option. It is a part of the Constitution and can be of use in interpreting the Constitution. It's a guiding light. Guiding light for interpretation. Number C. Number C. Okay. C will be the answer. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer. It is the type of government given and the principles. Form of government and principles. Option forms list 1: presidential system, parliamentary system, federal system, unitary system. And the principles are separation of powers, close relationship between the executive and the legislature, concentration of power, division of power. What do you think? What will be the best answer? Presidential system, the basic characteristic of presidential system is strict separation of power. The executive is not a member of the legislature. In America, in the United States of America, the president and his team are not members of the Congress. There is strict separation, although there is certain factors of checks and balance, no doubt, because there is related of the interconnectedness. Coordination and cooperation is essential for functioning of the government, even if they are separated. But theoretically, they are separate from each other because the example is president and his team is not a part of the parliament in the United States of America. But looking at Indian political system, you will find that the executive or the council of ministers headed by the prime minister is a constituent part or is an integral part of the legislature. They are chosen from the ruling party. So, in presidential system will be the best answer is, the best of match is separation of power. In parliamentary system, as I told you, there is a close relationship between the executive and the legislature. How? The executive, that is, I told you, the council of ministers and the prime minister are invariably the members of parliament. I mean, both houses of parliament. And they are accountable. They are responsible collectively to the house of the people for their omissions and commissions under Article 75 Clause 3 of the Indian Constitution. So that will be the best match. And obviously federal system has division of power and unitary system has concentration of power. Federation is an outcome of a federating government and federating units. The states in India are considered to be units of federation. Although the word federation is not mentioned in anywhere in the constitution, we are a federation, we are a quasi-federation. We have certain important characteristic of federation, and basic factor is division of power. So federation system, federation based upon division of power between whom? Between the federal government and the provincial government. Here there is a division in 7th schedule between the center and the states in India. The union list deals with the central power. The state list deals with the state power, state subjects. And the concurrent list confers subjects to both center and states. So it is division of power, federal system and unitary system. So answer will be 1, 2, 4, 3. Look at the option, it's not visible, just let me just push it off. Yes, 1, 2, 4, 3, answer will be D. Okay, so that is the answer. Then we'll come to question number 11. The term economic justice in the preamble to the constitution is resolution for what is written by economic justice. Socio-economic justice. So equal distribution of wealth or economy in the administration of justice. Socio-economic revolution, chief justice to the people. Affordable justice to the people. See, economic justice means equitable distribution. Equal distribution or equitable. I mean, the appropriate word should be equitable distribution of material wealth, Okay, equal distribution of wealth. There is no concentration of wealth. That is, no concentration of wealth in the hands of few. So if you look at the in DPSP part, in socialistic principle, you will find that that DPSP in socialistic principle provides for provides for the equal distribution of wealth. Okay. So 39B of the Indian Constitution provides for equal distribution, so it means A. Answer will be A. Economic justice is A. Equal distribution of wealth. There will be no concentration of wealth in the hand of few. In socialist principles, the provision, okay, that will be in 39C, in socialist principle. Okay, then question number 12. Look at question number 12. What is written here? Preamble contains social, economic and cultural justice. Do you agree? Okay, come to the second option. Preamble contains 4 epithets before republic. Epithets means what do you mean by epithets? Adjectives. There's sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic. Preamble contains 4 epithets. Yes. Preamble aims to promote fraternity by assuring unity and integrity and dignity of individuals. Yes. Preamble vests sovereign powers in the people. Yes. So if these 3 are correct, obviously it is incorrect. It is not cultural but political justice. So option will be A. Option will be A. Now we'll come to question number 13. The term federation is nowhere found mentioned in the Constitution, which we have already discussed. Article 1 of the Constitution India describes India as a union of states. Do you agree? Yes, it is correct. India, that is Bharat, shall be union of states. India is an example of holding together. You understand what is holding together? In a federation where there is no agreement between the federation and federating units. There is no agreement and the units do not have the power to succeed or separate from the federation. This is called as holding together. India, Belgium, Spain, these are example of holding together. On the other hand, there is coming together federation, and under coming together federation there is a legal agreement between the federation and the units, and the units or the provinces or the states have power to run away or succeed from the federation, that is Switzerland, America, USA, for example, are examples of coming together federation. So all the statements are correct. With regards to federation 13, answer will be 1, 2, 3. C. Is that clear? So question number 13 is C. 14. Consider the following statement. Power of federating units to succeed from the federation. Power of the federating units are referred to what? Referred to the states. For example, in India, the states are the federating units. They make the federation. They have a power to succeed. Separate. Dual government, that is central and state government, for example, in case of Odisha, in case of India. And in USA, that is federal government and provincial government. Distribution of powers among the federation and its units. Okay, under 7th schedule, for example. Under 7th schedule, supremacy of the constitution. Obviously, there is no judicial supremacy or there is no parliamentary supremacy. So what is the question? Whichever of the above is a features of Indian model of federation. Indian model of federation में ये नहीं है. State cannot run away, cannot succeed. ये नहीं है इंडियन फेडरेशन के बाद. इन लोग को अलग नहीं होना है. ये लोग अलग नहीं हो पाएंगे. There is no legal provision for succession, separation, or running away of the states from the union. They are indestructible union with destructible states. India is an example of indestructible union. Indestructible union with destructible states. The boundary of the states can be changed, destroyed, but the boundary of the union cannot be changed or destroyed. So the states cannot be separated. But we have dual government. We have central and state government. And distribution of power is there, supremacy of the constitution. I told you that in America they have a judicial supremacy. The Supreme Court or the judiciary has the power to reinterpret or give a overt interpretation of the constitution. It can not only review the constitution but also say that whether the provisions of the laws made under the constitution are just, fair and reasonable or not. Due process of law is the basic principle. So there is judicial supremacy in the USA. On the other hand, in the UK, there is parliamentary sovereignty. Parliament can do anything except some impossibles. As De Lome says, Parliament of the UK can do everything except making a man a woman or a woman a man. But looking at India, coming back to India, you will see there is no judicial supremacy and there is no parliamentary supremacy. Rather, we have chosen the middle way. There is supremacy of the constitution. The constitution stands taller than everyone, even the parliament. So we have three principles out of this. Not a federation. So one only will be the answer. Question number 14, answer will be C. Which of the following objectives is not embodied in the preamble to the Constitution? Which one of the following objectives is not embodied in the preamble to the Constitution? Liberty of thought, economic liberty, liberty of expression, liberty of belief. What do you think? What will be the best answer? Very easy? Yes. Okay. So that is liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship. Liberty of thought, belief, faith and worship. So, according to the option, economic liberty is not there. Okay. So, that is the answers B. In which of the following constitutional cases Supreme Court gave a ruling the preamble is a pardon? That is, Goloknath case is 1967. It is on the validity of the 7th Constitutional Amendment Act and right to property. Kesavananda Bharati case is popularly known as fundamental right case. It decides the power of the Parliament to amend the Constitution, and it heralded a new era in India's political system by pronouncing the advent of a new theory known as basic structure theory, and the Supreme Court held that Parliament can amend any part of the Constitution without destroying the basic structure, and in this case the preamble is considered to be a part of basic structure or a part of the Constitution. It can be amended without destroying the basic structure. So this is the answer. And in Berubari case 1960, the Supreme Court held that preamble is a key to understand the Constitution, but it is not a part of the Constitution. And in 1965, Sajan Singh case, which was dealing with the constitutional validity of the 17th Constitutional Amendment Act. In this case, the Supreme Court held that Parliament can amend any part of the Constitution, even including the fundamental rights. So this is the precursor cases to the basic structure, evolution of basic structure. That will be B. Answer will be B. B will be answer. 17. Consider the following statements and state how many of them are correct. Part XIB 8 deals with only administrative tribunals. This part was added to the Constitution by 44th Amendment Act 1978. Both Parliament and state legislature can establish administrative tribunal. Article 323 deals with administrative. What do you think? Which of the following are correct? How many of them are correct? Okay, first get the answer by yourself and match with my answer. If you are scoring minimum 20 out of 30, then you are in a good track and you will definitely crack that job. Okay, what will be your answer to question number 17 that is before you? Prepared? Okay. So let me examine the options first. Part XIV deals with only administrative tribunal. No. It deals with administrative and other tribunals. Article 323A deals with administrative tribunal. Article 323B deals with other tribunals. This part was added to the Constitution by 42nd Amendment Act 1976. Both Parliament and state legislature can establish. No, only Parliament, not the state legislature cannot do. Article 233B deals with administrative tribunal. No, other tribunals. Article 323, as I told you, deals with administrative tribunals. So all the options are incorrect. Is that clear? All the options are not correct. So what will be the answer? E. E will be the answer. Look at the question first. Okay, E will be the answer. E will be the answer. Okay, E. Now come to the next question. Which of the one of the following statement is correct? Preamble of the Constitution is the part of the Constitution and can be amended 368. Okay. Preamble of the Constitution is not a part of the Constitution and cannot be amended. Preamble is part of the basic structure of the Constitution and can be amended only if no change in the basic structure is made. Preamble can be amended by Parliament, simply by an objective resolution. So these are the options. Which one is the best answer you think? Which one is the best answer you think? Okay. What will be the best answer? Yes. See, two options have to be rejected first. This option and this option. No, it's not a part. No, it's a part in case of Ananda Bharati case, as we have noticed. So these two are left, A and C. I think the best answer is C. The best answer is C. Okay. Next we'll come to question number 19. 19. Question number 19. Sorry. Wait a minute. One minute, just a technical defect. Okay, just a minute. Please hold on. We'll come to the class. Okay. ठीक है. So, which one of the following is correct? Answer will be C. C will be the answer. Then question number 19. Which of the following are considered to be devices of direct democracy? Direct democracy is a form in which 4 principles are there. You remember the principles? Remember the devices which are a must in a direct democracy? Referendum, yes, recall, initiative, plebiscite. The referendum is seeking the opinion, mass majority of opinion before enacting a law or implementing a law. Recall it's calling back the representatives before the completion of the term. Initiative is the initiation made by general people for the legislation. And plebiscite is seeking opinion of the people in transfer of land and others. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, A. 19. Next is 20. The nature of Indian state in 1950. Exactly. 1950 का बात कर रहा है. अभी at present there is a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic in 4. But in 1950 the nature was sovereign, democratic republic, because these 3 words, socialist and secular, were added by the 42nd Amendment Act 1976. Okay, so that is sovereign, socialist. The answer will be B. Next is 21. The term fraternity mentioned in the preamble aims to assure, by promoting among them fraternity and by assuring what? By assuring the dignity of the individuals and unity and integrity of the nation. So only 2 are correct. This one is not appropriate in this case. C. Okay, 21 is answer C. Then 22, a quotation by some notaire. Preamble resembles the Declaration of Independence of the United States of America, but is more than a declaration. Who said this in the context of preamble of the Constitution of India? Okay, and what will be the answer? Yes, D. M. Hidayatullah. He said that it is declaration, but more than that, because it contains a comprehensive description of the objectives and philosophy of the Constitution, and also states the nature of Indian state and the ultimate source of authority, and also the adoption of the Constitution, date of adoption of the Constitution. So it contains a wide range, wider meaning than the Declaration of Independence of the United States of America. So D. Question number 23. Consider the following statement and choose the correct option. It is about 9th schedule. The 9th schedule was added by First Constitutional Amendment Act 1953. Originally it contained 284 entries. The acts and regulations mentioned in Central are beyond judicial review. In Iyer Coelho case, the Supreme Court removed blanket immunity from acts and regulations inserted in the 9th schedule after 24th April 1973. 31A and 31B are related to protection of 9 schedules. Which one is correct one? Any answer from your side? Okay. Look at this. The first one is incorrect because it is in 1951. So incorrect. Originally it contained 84 entries, yes, but now it is 282 entries at present are active. The acts and regulations mentioned in these schedules are beyond judicial review, yes. In Iyer Coelho case 7, yes, recently it has been made, although there were other cases related to it, 31A and 31B. are invariably 31 is related to acquisition of property. So it is mentioned in 9th schedule, and 31B gives protection, special protection to certain acts and regulations mentioned in the 9th schedule. I think it is correct. So only 4 are correct. B. Answer will be B. Is that clear? Now 24. Consider the following statement and identify how many of them are correct. It's about 8th schedule. The 8th schedule contains 22 official languages of India. It also mentions Hindi as a national language. There are 4 constitutional amendment acts related to this amendment. 93rd constitutional amendment 2003 added 4 languages to this schedule. Dogri is most commonly spoken by people of Jammu and Kashmir. What do you think? How many of them are correct, or all of them are correct? Okay, look at that. The 8th schedule contains 22 languages, but it does not declare Hindi as a national language. In fact, we don't have national language. Hindi is an official language of the Union under Article 343 along with English. So it is not a national language. There are 4 constitutional amendments. Yes, 21st, 71st, and 92 and 96 also. 21st Sindhi was added in 1967. 71st amendments ODI. So there are 4 special amendments related to 8th schedule. That is a correct statement. 93rd constitutional amendment added 4, as I told you, 4 languages. It is correct. Dogri is most commonly spoken in people of Jammu and Kashmir, also correct. Although they are spoken in Himachal Pradesh and other parts of the country also. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 are correct. B. Is that clear? So 4 options are correct options, and the second one is incorrect because I told you there is no official national language so far decided by the government of India. Okay. 25. Consider the following statements and identify how many of them are correct. The Constitution of India provides for 4 types of official languages. Okay. And there is also, you will see in 25, okay, and the Constitution of India contains provisions for an official language of the Union, states, judiciary, and to be used in intergovernmental communications. Constitution provides special direction for promotion of Hindi language. What do you think? How many of them are correct? Okay, the Constitution provides 4 types of, that is correct, and these 4 types are mentioned here, and to be used in intergovernmental communications, Hindi and English. The Constitution provides special direction for Hindi language, that is under Article 350. That is under Article 351. Under 351, Constitution provides promotion of that is special direction for promotion of Hindi as a language, and for this, in this regard, the central government will take efforts. So all 3 are correct. All 3 are correct. Question number 26. Consider the following statement. The Constitution of India provides for the freedom of trade and commerce within the outside of India. Part X 13 contains 301 to 3010 deals with freedom of trade and commerce and intercourse. Under 307 authorizes the Parliament of India to appoint authority for carrying out these purposes. Which one of the following given statements are correct, or all of them are correct? What do you think? What is your answer? Okay. Look at the first option. It is not provided for doing outside trade. It is only within the territory of India. So this statement is incorrect. It contains 307 article, 301 to 307, 310 is not there because this part ends in 307. Under 307 authorizes the Parliament of India to appoint an authority, appropriate authority for carrying interstate trade and commerce council, but that has not been established so far. So that is there, 3. Only 3 is the option, correct. Correct option is option C. 27. Which of the following is not correct? Not correct. Not correct. Union of Trinity refers to the principle of equality, liberty, equality and fraternity. The main proponent of this proposition was B.R. Ambedkar. In Ambedkar's opinion, equality, liberty will be no different than coats of paint without fraternity. The values of liberty, equality, fraternity is taken from the French and Russian Revolution. All the above are not correct. What do you think? Which is the best option? Yes. Okay. Which is the best option you think? Okay, look, let me examine the option first. Union of Trinity, that was propounded by Ambedkar, which contains liberty, equality and fraternity. They are trinity, they cannot be separated from each other. Where there is equality, there is liberty, and there is liberty, there is fraternity. Without equality and liberty, we cannot treat people same as others, and it will not lead to promotion of fraternity. So when you consider others as brothers and sisters, we are indirectly providing them equality and liberty, and we are treating them at par with our own self. Therefore, they are called Union of Trinity. The main proponent is B.R. Ambedkar, yes. In Ambedkar's opinion, equality, liberty will be no different than coats of paint without, so they will be fragile, they will be meaningless without fraternity, because fraternity contributes to equality and liberty. As I told you in layman's term, when you consider others as we are, then we are giving them space for equality and liberty. Otherwise, we cannot. Therefore, the sense of brotherhoodness is the precondition for realizing equality and liberty. Therefore, Ambedkar rightly said this, and it is correct also. He said this. The values of liberty, equality has been inspired by only French Revolution, not Russian Revolution. So that is incorrect, only French Revolution. So this one is incorrect, not correct, option D. Okay, 27. Which of the following is correct about objective resolution drafted by Nehru? So let us see. Objective resolution was moved in the Constituent Assembly of India on 13 December 1946 and was adopted by the Constituent Assembly on 22nd January 1947. It formed the basis of our preamble. So there are certain factors given here. Let us examine. It proclaims India as an independent, sovereign, democratic republic. That is wrong statement because it only proclaims India as independent, sovereign republic. So the word democratic was not there. And later It was modified because it was ambiguous term sovereign and independent, so therefore sovereign democratic republic was adopted. Democratic word was later added. That is incorrect for this one only. All powers and authority of the sovereign independent India, its constituent parts and organs of the government are derived from the people. It is mentioned adequate safeguards shall be provided for backward and tribal areas and depressed and other backward classes. Yes, the resolution was adopted by the Constituent Assembly on 22nd. Oh my God. Okay. That is 22nd January, not June, January. Yes. So is there any option? Let us see. Let us see the options first. Okay, so according to the question, the answer will be 2 and 3. 2 and 3 will be the answer, yes. So I think options are not found here, but you can say that these 2 and 3 are correct, yes. So please do that. Please do that things. Please do that things. So that will be the correct answer is 2 and 3. Please rectify that. 29. India is a sovereign country because no other country institution can interfere in her own affairs. Indian state has both external and internal sovereignty. Yes, because state is superior to the non-state actors, and we have also external sovereignty. And India's membership Commonwealth nations or United Nations does not decrease or undermines the sovereign nature. Yes, that is also correct. Both 1 and 2, 3 are correct. All of them are correct. A. So that is option A is correct. Yes. 29, and the last question we are coming to. Which of the following provisions of the Constitution came into force from November 26th November, yes, 1949, the date of adoption or enactment of the Constitution? 3 provisions were there. If you remember, what are the provisions? Okay, citizenship, elections and provisions of parliament. They came into effect immediately after the adoption of the Constitution on 26 November 1949. Later, on 26 January 1950, all of the provisions came into effect. So that is correct answer is 1, 2, 3, C. Okay students, so we have finished this part. I hope this class has been very much helpful to you. Those who will watch later, also give your constructive comments and always praise the commendable effort of Vanik, the mega institution which is striving towards achieving an empowered Odisha by empowering the students and enabling them to qualify not only the state jobs but also the central and all India services. So all the best for your future efforts, and be with us, we will be with you till you do not achieve your goal. Thank you very much for watching us.